Today we're going to talk about the VSSM. Now I feel like a lot of people are utilizing this in full auto, which, don't get me wrong, as you can see from the gameplay clips, is very deadly. But I feel there is another way we can utilize this to get its best performance overall. And that is with one sneaky attachment that changes the game. And that attachment is right here. The little canted iron sight makes a massive difference on this thing. Because obviously, with single fire, you can easily get those long range kills, those medium range kills, with absolute ease. I think this is a 2.5 scope. But these shorter range kills, sometimes you can feel a little bit clunky, and you struggle to hit your targets if they're running around. Therefore, this beauty comes in, and you can hit every single bullet at close range, making this now deadly at short, medium, and long range. As I said, you could argue that in full auto, it's even deadlier at short range, but I feel like it takes away a bit of that long range ability, purely because you have to use a lower scope because of the bounce of the thing. So if you want to utilize a class like this, all you need is the basic sight right here. It is the canted iron sight, and it just adds the basic iron sight onto the side so that you can press your R3 in. I'm not sure what it is on mouse and key, but you can press a button and it'll basically flip between, while you're aimed in, flip between both of the sights. So then you want this one on. I've got the BF2M 2.5. You want a 2.5 or above, so you've got a long range and medium range way of getting kills, because this thing doesn't bounce at all hardly, and you can hit every bullet. The only thing that will hinder you is that projectile velocity, which is a little bit low on this thing, but as long as you lead them shots, you'll be absolutely golden. But as I say, them two right there, them two attachments just there, make this thing deadly at short, medium, and long range. And then the rest of the loadout, I've got the mag catch on here for the improved reload speed. We've got the long range ammunition, just because, as I say, it reduces that projectile drag a little bit and makes it a little bit better over range. We then got the 20 round standard mag on here. If I had the 20 fast unlocked, that is what I would run. And then I've got the angled. This is a slim angled. The reason for this is it has no benefits, minimally reduces recoil, which isn't massively important. The main thing here is that it increases our weapon draw speed and enables a slightly faster transition to ADS, which is very important for that canted iron sights at close range, so you can get the first bullet onto target and hopefully get that kill at short range. And then for our barrel, there's only two options. This is the 30-point version. There's not too much difference apart from a little bit of precision. As you can see, you lose right there. So yeah, I just run the 31 and I've not really spotted any differences. So yeah, that is the loadout right there. Let's hop into a game and just see how deadly this thing is. Here we go. We've got a cheeky little King of the Hill on Tsuru Reef. It's the first time playing King of the Hill, but it's obviously not the first time using this VSSM. And we're using it in the way I believe that it should be utilized, or is best utilized in the majority of cases. See if we can get a cheeky little hit on him there. Let's try and get up top here. See if we can just provide a little bit of overlook. Get that one. He's run too far away now. Looks like they are all down there. Looks like our teammates are taking pretty good control. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's change positions, because these guys are after me. He definitely knows where I am. That is a fact. Is he going to try come up? He is, but he's no match for the little iron sight that we've got rocking on here. Oh, gutted. He got me. Right, let's try and get down to A then. Let's try and get down to A. Still 20 odd seconds on it. Looks like we've got full control of it at the moment. They're just camping in that building. They're not going to be able to stay up there for too much longer, because I'm sure this flag is probably going to change position soon. There we go. It's a bit of a funky DMR, I will say that. Has its benefits, but it also has its cons. I would say one of them cons is definitely its projectile velocity. Seems to be a little slow, and there isn't too much I've found at the moment that actually improves that. I can hear somebody running to my left. I think they're in here. They are. Thought that. Oh my god! I thought that teammate was an enemy. Bro, that's an enemy though. Let's take that down. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That was a bit chaotic, wasn't it? Right, where are they spawning then? Okay, he's crossing the road. Yeah, you do have to lead your shots with this thing. That is all I will say. Ah, guy behind me. That is gutting. He's got caught out right there. He is up in that building right there. So let's hop up here. Oh no, can't get. But we are controlling these points right now. They don't seem to be doing a lot. That is an enemy that jumped down. That is not a teammate. I thought that was a teammate that jumped down. Okay, these spawns are really weird for this one. I'd say it's the first time I've played King of the Hill, so I don't even know where people are going to spawn or anything like that. I'm kind of playing this a bit blind. But learn as we go. Okay, they are all over there now. And I am on the wrong side of this. I'm going to get caught out right here. Told ya. I didn't know where to go right there. Had no idea whereabouts was the best spot. I swear that sounds like enemy footsteps. That was so weird. But this point is actually contested right now. I'm just going to launch that in there and hope that it falls down some steps or something daft. Let's get a teammate up. Ah, we got a teammate up and then we got annihilated. That is just typical. Typical. So this C flag is a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird King of the Hill, I will say that, because normally King of the Hill maps are slightly bigger. Where we got the kill. That's what I mean about the bullet velocity. That is what I mean about bullet velocity. But apart from that, it's a fairly accurate DMR. If you're stuck this far in the video, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Slap a like and a subscribe if you are new around here and you enjoy these sort of gameplays, or these loadouts. Means the absolute world. Right, let's see if we can sneak around the back and get a few kills. Let's reload before I get picked off. Where did that come from? Where is he shooting at? Is there a guy in here still? I think this guy's waiting for a res, but I'm not sure why. Don't know why he wouldn't have just got up right there, to be honest. But there you go. So I'm going to presume they are spawning this side of the flag. You would have thought, anyway, but it appears they're up there. So I would have assumed that they were spawning here. They are. They are spawning here. Well, at least that guy was here anyway. At least there was one here. Okay, I think it's us that are actually spawning here now. Because we've got the point. There we go. Drop the bag. Ah, I heard footsteps, but it's so hard to determine whether they're teammates or enemies. That is definitely an enemy. No doubt about it. Don't worry, teammate. I got you. Let's go. But yeah, I just love the fact that you can use this thing in close and medium range. And also at long distance, obviously, if you lead them shots. I think it's such a good weapon to try and utilize and get used to. Gives it a little bit more, you standard standard DMR. Yeah, there is a guy underneath you, teammate. Yeah, there was. Yep, found him. See if he comes up here. If he comes up here, he's right. Oh, he knew I was up here. He knew I was up here. Oh, get in the building. Where are they then? That's what I want to know. So there's one. Ooh. Let's put this down. You can see him. Okay, I do not want to get killed by another claymore. I'm sick of getting killed by that thing. There's a guy below me right here. Teammate got him. That was a guy I saw. There we go. Bit of payback on that guy. Nearly. Make sure you're full health. Another guy coming around here. Should be able to get that kill. Just. There we go. Change the angle. Managed to sneak that little kill right there. It's kind of a little addition kill, that. I didn't think I was going to win that, to be honest with you. But we did. I'm just going to leave the teammates to that flag, because they seem to be doing a good job of holding it right now. So there's no point really getting involved too much in that. I don't think I'm going to bother with this flag. I think I'm just going to try and... Actually, we will bother with it. Oh my god, they're right next to me. I did not think they were going to spawn there. If anything, I thought they were going to spawn behind, like, up the top. That's bizarre that they've spawned there, to be fair. Right, let's see what we can do here. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Yeah, I do have a little cheeky way of utilising this weapon even more in a different video. Just a little way you can use it as a little sniper support and make it just as deadly. Oh, that was a guy. All of that lot there was moving. Oh, I got killed by someone over there. That's the end. 21-10. Not too bad right there. But yeah, definitely give it a go with this build. I feel like you can utilize it a lot better than you can with full auto. Because I feel with full auto, you constantly having to switch the firing, like the firing mode, to be able to get those long kills, and full auto is only good for short range. So if you're looking for something for medium to long range, definitely give this a go. Thank you for watching, smash a like and subscribe, and I hope to catch your faces in the next one.